Hey guys, Sean Little with River Trail Tactical. I'm a former Marine Corps Scout Sniper, firearms instructor, and law enforcement officer in the state of Texas. And just wanted to cover today when you come out and do a private lesson. So I'm a firearms instructor. I have my own training company, and you want to come out and get training with me. So this video that you're getting ready to watch is me doing a private lesson with a client. So this was a lesson with my client, John. This kind of kicks off into the other portions of the class, which is collecting data on steel and then shooting off the barricades. I do classes on the range. So when you come in, set up on the range, I go over the optics, I go over the marksmanship, I have you do a little bit of drive practice. We zero the gun, and then we work on a little bit of marksmanship to get your consistency down, give you some diagnostics, and then we go straight into data collection. And when we're doing data collection, we go from bigger targets down to smaller targets. And at 400, 500, and 600 yards, we have minute of angle targets, multiple targets, shooting off of the barricades, things like that, reticle usage. So those types of topics is what's covered during the course. So John has never shot past 200 yards. His experience level is very limited as far as long range. And like most of my clients, they come in, they've shot a lot of pistol, they've done some carbine stuff. They've got a local range they go to that they're able to shoot a little bit of distance. And so he's kind of done the same thing. And he's got usage of some private property that he wants to go shoot on and shoot longer ranges, but he didn't have the experience to be able to do that and not waste a bunch of ammo. So he came in, very receptive to what I was giving him. And so I'll show you some of the groups that he shot at 100 yards. Mind you, this is his first lesson with me. And so, you know, he may have some flyers and things like that. I include those in the pictures. I don't just select everything that's, the best groups ever. And he did exceptionally well. He had a very nice rifle, custom built rifle. The gun shot very well. And so he was able to put up some nice groups at 100 yards. If you guys have any questions or comments, hit me up, Sean@vttactical.com. That's my email address. That's the easiest way to get a hold of me. Also, if you're interested in lessons, go to my website, www. Okay, same? Yep, 1 mil. It looked like it was on the left side. Yep, right? Left side, so a little too much. Yep. So would 0.1 or, so okay, like 0.9 or 0.8 be a better? I'll do, I guess I could see 0.8, so. Yeah, 0.8, try 0.8. Impact center, all right, hit him again. You need 10 round magazines, man. I know. I've never had to use them until now. I'm definitely going to get them. Get that big storm blowing in. All right. All right, second shot. Oh, that rain's coming in. Too much. Yep. Well, that wasn't enough. Yeah, it wasn't enough. So we need like another 0.1 left. Impact. Nice. That's right in the center. All right, ready. All right, so we're out to the right. I'm gonna go another 0.1 and hold center again. Almost opened it. All right, so that was a hit. It just was to the inside. All right, so now we can fudge. Now we can fudge to the left. Just a little bit. Yeah, on that actual circle. Like 0.1. I wouldn't even fudge 0.1. Just fudge the circle itself. Just a little bit. Impact. There you go. Nice.
See, I could see he got more. I got more wobble still.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like that. How much wobble do you have, right? Where it's like,
Yeah.
I can still manage that good enough to get a hit out of that target, right?
Same thing.
Yep, same thing. 2 in a row and it counts. Nice. Easy peasy,
Good.
right?
Got it on video.
500 yards, 10-inch target. I think you pulled that one.
Yep. I pulled that one too.
Remember, don't try so hard.
I know.
It always happens when you're on
But
video.
you hit one and then you get arrogant.
It's really hard not to try harder. There it is. One more. Everything exactly the same. Good press. Nice. Awesome. Good job. Ready?
That hit?
Yep. You hit the big silhouette. You're supposed to be shooting a small silhouette.
Oh, that's why I've been aiming the big one.
Ah, you're a cheater.
All right, I'll aim this small.
Mess with the gram, man. It's gonna
The
pay
gram
you
doesn't lie.
back. All right, shooter ready. Boom shakalaka. Nice. Good. And that was in nice 680. Very nice. All right, do it one more time. Got this. Down. Yeah, burpees. Burpees for
My leg's
for
cramping.
shooter burpees. 100 of these a day. Whew, you'd be a pro. At our age, it takes about 2 weeks to recover from something like this.
I'll feel it tomorrow.
Shooter ready. Left edge. Still a hit. Good job. Nice. Broke it just over 10. Shoot ready. Stand by. Nice. 9-11. Good. Shoot ready. Stand by. Engage. Two hits on the 2 shots at the blue square. Impact. Hit him again. Miss. All right. Yellow at 500. Impact. There we go. I don't think you got one. Impact. Nice. All right, over the prone. Back to 200 data and small yellow silhouette. Small yellow at 200. Impact. And again. I think that was an impact. It looked like an impact.
Yeah, it's sideways.
Go to 6. And the small silhouette. Impact. Nice. Good. Left edge. Is that off the left?
Yeah, that was off the left.
All right, hold center on it. Impact. Yeah, yellow square. Impact. You're at the edge of the plate of the silhouette. So go back to the right, like a 10th. There you go. You almost open it.
That was at the 1.
Yeah, hold that again. See if it'll hit. We're just not opening it. But I specialize in the private lessons. I also have a lot of really nice gear and equipment that I'll let you check out. You can, if you don't have a rifle of your own, you can always come use my rifles. I've got 308 6.5 Creedmoors, and so you can come and try and take a private lesson with me. If you're on the fence about getting into precision rifle, you can come do a private lesson with me and I'll get you going, give you good direction. The other thing that I like to do for private lessons and for private clients is gear and equipment selection. That's another huge part of this. Is I have clients that have made poor selections on gear and equipment without consulting anybody and just kind of going off of what the internet says. And what I do is, if I give you a gear or equipment or rifle caliber, optic selection, whatever it is, so I give you the pros and the cons of why you should select a piece of equipment. The other thing is, you're a client for life or a friend for life, consultant for life. You can consult with me anytime about anything. Hey, I'm looking at these bullets. I've got into reloading. I'm looking at these bullets for this caliber. What do you think? You can get my opinion on stuff, and I'll try to give you the pros and cons of stuff. And if I don't know the answers, I typically go to the people who do. I typically will call and find out the information for you, or I have somebody that I trust that's a user of that particular item, and I will call and I trust their opinion. If there's somebody that I trust, then I'll get their opinion and the pros and cons and the drawbacks of whatever it is that you're selecting. So gear and equipment is a big deal. Spending your money wisely is a big deal. So I am a huge proponent of advising people And when I advise somebody, I'm putting my name on that, right? So, and I've done it before. I've advised on things that I thought was really good equipment, and it wound up being kind of so-so. I give that variable as, hey, I like this company. I like the products that they sell. However, occasionally they have some lemons and they have some problems or issues or QC problems or whatever. But historically, um, you know, they've done a great job. So I will give you recommendations based off experience. And another big thing for me is customer service and warranty stuff. So customer service and warranty is huge. If you cannot, for example, I recently purchased the X1 moving target system. Okay, it's a very nice moving target system. It's not super expensive. I got it in, got it set up, ran it a couple of times as a test.
Definitely a little windy out here today for this mover. Yeah, definitely windy today. That guy's moving all over the place. I've never seen anybody run like that.
And then when I went to go use it, one of the motors had locked up on me, and they immediately, within 5 minutes of me sending off an email, they called me, got it squared away, and sending me a new unit. It's like, it's like he asked a couple of questions and sending me a whole new unit and taking care of me, right? Which to me is like, okay, replace a little motor thing, and which seemed pretty straightforward. And he's like, no, we're sending you a whole new thing. And I'm like, okay. It's like, you sure? And they're out of Canada, so I get that sending stuff back and sending stuff back and forth gets a little expensive. So them probably sending me a whole new unit is probably a little more cost effective. Now, not every company is going to call you back in 5 minutes and be like, hey, we'll take care of you and send you a whole new unit. But customer service and warranty is a huge thing for me, and huge shout out to those guys for taking care of me. Anyways, coming out and doing private lessons with me, you're a client for life. I'm a consultant for you for life. If you got any questions on things, I try to stay up to date on pretty much everything. A lot of stuff comes out. A lot of new products come out or announced, right? But they're not going to hit the market for another year or a year and a half or whatever it is, right? So companies are always looking to develop things. So it's one of those things that's always evolving. So again, any questions, hit me up, Sean at vttactical.com. You can also call my number or text. You can call or text. My number's on my website. If you have any questions or comments, want to get private lessons. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. And until next time, keep a point of aim, point of impact.